Want to know 5 simple tips that help me to overcome speaking anxiety? Welcome to the Live Without Anxiety, the channel where you will find the best anxiety hacks. Today, I'm going to give you the top 5 tips and tricks with some life-changing advice, and be sure to follow through all the way to the tip number 1 rigorously and religiously, because that's my favorite. Before we start, let me ask you a quick question. Have you ever been mesmerized by someone when they just grabbed a mic and went up to the stage telling their story to everyone fearlessly? Because I have, for a long period of time. I was under the impression that charisma is something that you are born with until I found these 5 simple tricks. These tips have not only boosted my self-confidence, but made me a better person who can express my feelings and articulate my thoughts. Let's get started. The 5th tip is to be comfortable in being uncomfortable. The first step is always the worst step, but the most valuable too. It is that uncomfortable experience which teaches us the most. It literally changes the neural connections in our brain and begins the process of self-transformation. Be committed to what you've started and don't quit. No excuses can fill the void of your failure. Your first speech in front of a large audience will teach you the things that you have never imagined before. We get comfortable when there is no challenge in our environment, and this is the stage where we get stagnated and develop an inertia that resists the change more and more every day. But if you want to achieve something great or add some spice to your life, you need to push yourself out of your comfort zone and learn to adapt. The tip number 1 will explain you in detail how you can do this, so listen carefully till the end. Tip number 4, recalibrate your mindset and expectations. Every person on earth is unique and thinks differently than others. You have your own values, morals, and expectations. Your mindset is what separates you from the crowd. You choose to watch this self-improvement video. That means you are self-aware and way ahead from those who are still in denial. What you need to do now is to analyze yourself more thoroughly and challenge your deeply rooted beliefs that are holding you back. Every time when you go up on the stage, I want you to think of the audience as your students, as if you are there to teach them something. This is a simple change in your perspective, and it can drastically change the results for you. When you will change the dynamics to teacher and students instead of speaker and audience, you will connect with them more and the fear will slowly fade away. This will help you in controlling your narration and overlook the real-time small criticism from the audience. Tip number 3, ask for help. There is not a single person in this world who can do it all by themselves. Everyone needs help at some point in their life, and there is nothing wrong about it. For learning this skill of public speaking, you can learn from those who are good at this. Ask for their suggestions, listen to their stories, and learn from their experience. They are the people who can truly give you something wonderful to which you can relate to. Learn from everyone and do it in your own style. The tip number 2 is to control your breathing. Take a long and deep breath and relax. This is the most widely used technique in the world of public speaking. Whenever you feel anxious, your breathing pattern changes. It becomes more frequent and you may not even realize it. Our emotions are directly connected to our breathing, and vice versa is also true. By consciously controlling your breathing, you can control your emotions or anxiety, to be precise. Long, deep breaths will help you to calm down by supplying more oxygen to your brain and will help you to think clearly. Practice this before every speech you make in the future. And the tip number 1, seek opportunities wherever you can. I know it's hard at first to go all out and speak in front of a large audience, even though you've memorized each and every word of the speech. I know that sensation. Cold sweat and shivering legs. Trust me. But you know what? There is a worse feeling than that, and that is the feeling of regret. When you will feel it in your heart, you will automatically jump onto every opportunity that will cross your path. For a brief period of time, I want you to become a yes man. You will say yes to every chance you get to speak in front of people. This will help you to overcome your glossophobia, or more commonly known as stage fear. Try this for a month, and I can guarantee you that you will rise like a phoenix after going through this. So these were the 5 tips that can ultimately make you a better public speaker and help you with your anxiety. Remember, there is no easy way out of this. If you want to overcome the stage fear, you need to practice, practice, and practice. And now, tell us which tip out of these 5 you like the most. Please let us know in the comments below, and if you have any additional tips, let us know as well. And smash that subscribe button to begin your self-improvement journey with us. If you enjoyed finding out about these 5 tips on public speaking, I am sure you would really like also revealing about how to stop blushing. I leave you the link in the upper right hand corner on the screen with 5 tips on how to stop blushing, so make sure to check it out, and remember, you can live without anxiety.